My husband fell to his knees in the middle of our crowded dinner party. His eyes were red and desperate.
Bella needs your heart, Kathy. The transplant surgery is tonight.
The room went dead silent. I stared at the man I had loved for a decade.
Barry, I only have one heart.
I'll hire the best surgeon. We'll get you an artificial heart. You'll be fine.
I am 6 months pregnant.
We can try for another baby, but we can't lose Bella.
Happy April Fools, Professor Van.
Bella, his 21-year-old undergrad student. Her eyes sparkled with feigned innocence.
I was just joking. We aren't a match at all. I can't believe you actually begged your pregnant wife to die for me.
Our friends actually started laughing.
Damn, Barry. That's one hell of a prank. Good thing she didn't ask for my heart, or I'd be on the operating table by now.
Everyone was laughing except me. I stood quietly in the crowd, pulled out my phone, and scheduled an abortion for the next morning. Everyone knew Professor Vance was a protective husband. 3 years ago, he hospitalized a colleague just for making an off-color joke about me. Sensing the danger, Bella's playful smile vanished.
I'm so sorry, Professor. It's April Fools. I was just being stupid. Kathy, please don't be mad. You can yell at me if it makes you feel better.
Come on, Kathy. She's just a kid.
Yeah, Barry, she's your best student. You literally dedicated your new book to her. Don't make a scene over a stupid prank.
He didn't pull away from her touch. Instead, he raised a hand and gently wiped a tear from Bella's cheek.
Don't ever joke about your health again, Bella.
Then, he turned to me.
Sorry, Kathy. I just panicked. I should have checked the hospital records before asking you for a favor.
A favor? Giving up my own heart? Murdering our unborn child so his precious student could live? To him, that was just a favor. But this was typical Barry. Whenever it came to Bella, he lost all sense of reason. Last Christmas Eve, he drove 800 miles in the middle of the night, just because Bella texted him about period cramps.
She's fragile, Kathy. I was worried something might happen to her.
He had sighed, as if I were the unreasonable one. But when I sat up all night, 5 months pregnant, waiting for him, he didn't care. When the pregnancy caused violent vomiting, painful swelling, and clumps of my hair to fall out, he didn't care.
Creating life is hard, Kathy. Just deal with it until the baby is born.
His study, the place where he poured 5 years of blood and sweat into his groundbreaking medical thesis, only to put Bella's name on the very first line of the acknowledgations. An undergrad with no real academic talent. I only found out about it when I saw it on the news.
Bella might not be my brightest student, but she is certainly the most resilient. I'm grateful she came into my life. She gave me the courage to keep going.
I snapped back to reality. The living room was buzzing with laughter again. Barry was pouring Bella a glass of sparkling water, smiling down at her like she was the center of his universe. I didn't throw a glass. I didn't even shed a single tear. Pulled out my phone and silently scheduled an abortion for tomorrow. Barry didn't care about our child, so I was going to give him a life without me. The sound of shattering porcelain echoed through our penthouse.
Just have the maid clean it up.
I dropped to my knees, my trembling hands desperately trying to piece together the painted shards. It was the vase we handcrafted together in Florence on our honeymoon. He once swore we would treasure it for the rest of our lives.
Stop it, Kathy.
He sighed, grabbing my arm and pulling me up.
It's just a cheap vase.
He glanced at my swollen demi.
Are your pregnancy hormones making you hysterical again?
I tried to convince myself he was just being a practical man. Until that night, when I brought him coffee in his study. There, sitting perfectly centered inside a locked custom-made glass display case, was a $5 plastic pen from the campus book door, a gift from Bella. I grabbed a heavy paper potic, smashed the glass case, and threw the pen straight into the trash can. Barry lunged past me like a madman. He dug through the garbage with his bare hands to rescue it, cradling the pen like it was $1 million diamond.
Look at yourself in the mirror, Kathy. You're acting like a lunatic.
Swear to God you don't have feelings for her. Swear it on your life.
Fine. Yes, I have feelings for her. But we haven't slept together, and we never will. So stop playing the damn victim.
He walked over and brushed my hair back. His tone was chillingly calm.
Kathy, we have been together for 11 years. The passion is gone. Honestly, kissing you feels like kissing my own hand. I regret marrying you so young. Bella is vibrant. She cries at stupid romantic movies and feeds stray cats.
I used to do all those things too, before your coldness drained life out of me.
But when she does it, it's adorable. She makes my heart race. You will always be Mrs. Vance. Nobody is taking your title, but you have to accept that my heart belongs to her.
He skipped my ultrasounds to take Bella to Hawaii. I swallowed the pain. I tried to just be a numb incubator for his child. But tonight, watching him on his knees, begging to harvest my organs for her, something in me finally snapped. The heartbreak vanished. Now, there was only disgust. This marriage wasn't just over. It was dead.
Kathy, I'm so sorry, Bella sniffled.
But behind her fake tears, a triumphant smirk flashed in her eyes.
Come on, Kathy. Bella just has no filter. Hell, remember when she got drunk and sobbed about wanting to marry Barry?
The room instantly went dead silent.
Wait, I didn't mean she says stupid things. You and Barry are rock solid.
It's okay. I don't blame you. Barry and I are getting a divorce anyway. Congratulations, Bella. Consider him my early wedding gift.
Kathy, enough!
You can beg on your knees for me to gut myself for her, but I can't ask for a divorce?
It was an April Fool's joke. Bella apologized. Stop throwing a tantrum and embarrassing everyone.
Kathy, you're pregnant. Don't stress the baby. Yeah, look how mad Barry got at Bella earlier. He clearly cares about you.
He wasn't defending me. He was mad because Bella joked about her health.
Stop causing a scene. If you don't care about your dignity, don't ruin Bella's reputation.
Fine. My lawyers will send the divorce papers on Monday. I turned to leave.
Kathy, punish me, not Barry. He just wanted me to be healthy.
You tested your place in his heart and you won. You should be thrilled.
Kathy, don't forget your mother is receiving her cancer treatments at 𝑣𝒆𝒂𝒓𝒕.
I froze. My throat tightened. The man I loved for a decade was using my dying mother as a bargaining chip. I was just joking too, Bella. I don't blame you.
Oh, thank God. I was so terrified I was causing trouble for Professor Vance.
The twisted circus finally ended. Barry, playing the role of the doodle husband, drove me home. The silence in the Maybach was suffocating.
I had to say that to snap you out of your hysteria. I'm not cutting off your mother's treatments.
He tried to touch my thigh. I flinched away.
Look, as compensation, I'll clear my schedule tomorrow to attend your ultrasound. Get along with Bella.
I meant what I said, Barry. I'm divorcing you. The car was dead silent.
That's the 7th time you've threatened divorce since getting pregnant. You need new material, Kathy.
Before I could answer, his phone rang. He glanced at the caller ID and suddenly slammed his foot on the brakes.
Get out! Bella is having a severe medical episode. I have to go!
I looked out the window. Outside, a torrential thunderstorm was raging. I opened the door and stepped into the freezing rain. He sped off, leaving his 6-month pregnant wife in a midnight storm for a woman who just made a phone call. The next morning at the hospital, Mrs. Vance, given your history of uterine trauma, terminating at 6 months carries catastrophic risks. If we proceed, you will likely never conceive again. I stared at the paper. To support Barry's early career, I overworked myself and lost our first baby at 2 months. He had held me, sobbing, promising we'd have another. It took 6 years, 6 years of painful IVF injections and daily prayers to get this baby, and now it meant absolutely nothing.
Kathy? Are you here for your ultrasound alone? Oh, Barry is at the pharmacy picking up my middle. He really overreacts. It's just normal period cramps, but he insisted on rushing me to the ER.
Right on cue, Barry hurried around the corner with a pharmacy bag.
Kathy, leave her alone. She is recovering. Stop harassing her.
As I brushed past his shoulder, Barry froze. Something about my dead silence made him panic.
Wait, where are you taking my wife?
Sorry, sir. Patient confidentiality. Where else? Just a boring pregnancy checkup. Come on, Barry, you promised me a movie.
I stayed in the hospital for 2 days recovering. 18 missed calls. 3 texts.
Stop throwing these tantrums, Kathy. You're making me despise you. I'll buy you designer bags from Europe as an apology. How was the ultrasound? Is the baby okay?
Meet me at my lawyer's office tomorrow at 9 a.m. to sign the divorce papers.
Fine, but don't you dare use your pregnancy or morning sickness as an excuse to back out tomorrow.
The next morning, 9 a.m., Barry's Maybach pulled up 30 minutes late. He stepped out, adjusting his expensive Rolex with an irritated sigh, clearly preparing to lecture me. But the second his eyes landed on me, he froze. His arrogant posture shattered completely.
Kathy? Where's the baby?
2 days ago, while you were making out with Bella in the back of a movie theater, I was in surgery ending the pregnancy.
You aborted our baby? He was 6 months along, Kathy. He was fully formed. How could you be so cruel?
Let's just go sign the papers.
Kathy, why didn't you talk to me first? He was my child too.
Yes, he was your child too, and yet you didn't show up to a single prenatal appointment. I was alone at the 12-week heartbeat scan, alone at the 20-week anatomy scan, alone at the 4D ultrasound. So what gives you the right to call him your child now?
I was overwhelmed. The lab has been incredibly busy lately.
No, Barry, you weren't busy. You had time to take Bella to the movies. You had time to wait while she got her nails done. You just didn't have time for your wife and unborn child.
Even so, you had no right to play God and end his life.
Barry, don't forget, you gave up on him first. You were the one who got on your knees and begged me to kill him so you could save your precious Bella.
That was a joke, Kathy. I didn't mean it. I was excited about this baby too. I bought a designer crib yesterday. I hired a contractor to build the nursery next week. I even bought the parenting books you mentioned. I was reading them last week.
It's too late. He's gone.
It's okay. We can heal. We can try again.
There is no we anymore.
Right. We're here to sign the divorce papers.
The legal process moved quickly. We had signed a prenup 10 years ago, and I wasn't asking for a single cent of his fortune. There was nothing to fight over. The moment I walked out of the law firm, I could finally breathe. There was no breakdown, no screaming, no tears. I got back into the passenger seat of his Maybach. He drove me to the penthouse one last time so I could pack. The car was silent. The moment I stepped into the house, I noticed a pair of fluffy pink bunny slippers by the front door. They weren't mine.
Bella's lease ended. She's just crashing here for a few days. She isn't getting along with her roommates, so she didn't want to go back to the dorms.
I walked straight into the master closet. I had been gone for only 2 days, but my clothes had already been pushed to a dark corner. Rows of Pactel dresses and designer skirts had taken over more than half the space.
She shops a lot, don't mind it.
I said nothing. I simply folded my clothes and packed them into my suitcase. After clearing out my side of the closet, I went into the bedroom for the rest of my things. The room looked exactly the same as when I left. Just as I zipped up my bag and turned to go, Barry stepped forward and held out a small velvet box. Inside was a carved jade pendant. He had given it to me after my first miscarriage. He had even flown to a remote Buddhist temple in Asia to have it blessed for me. I don't want it anymore. Throw it away or keep it. I don't care. His hand froze. A muscle in his jaw twitched before he slowly drew the box back. I didn't care to look at him. I dragged my 2 cases into the living room.
Do you want to get dinner together?
No, thank you.
Where are you going? I'll drive you.
No need. I already called an Uber. He opened his mouth as if to argue, but nothing came out. In the end, he lowered his eyes and helped me wheel my luggage to the door. Just then, the front door opened. Bella walked in.
Kathy, you're finally home!
Panic flashed across Barry's face. He stepped between us at once.
Bella, go to your room.
Why? Didn't you say yesterday that since Kathy is pregnant, she'd come back sooner or later? Oh my god. Barry, I'm so sorry. I didn't know Kathy hated me so much that she would... This is all my fault. I'll leave right now.
She broke into sobs, her whole body shaking. Barry rushed to the kitchen. He came back with her medication and a glass of water, helping her swallow the pills while rubbing her back.
Don't blame yourself. Your fault, Bella.
I took hold of my suitcases and stepped into the hallway. Just before the elevator doors closed, I looked back one last time. Bella was buried in Barry's arms, crying into his shirt. But from the angle he couldn't see, she tilted her head and gave me a cold smirk. I looked back without expression. The door clicked shut. Barry didn't look up. He continued to pat Bella's back, his mind a million miles away.
Professor Vance, I'm so sorry. I truly had no idea Kathy would even consider.
How is the apartment search coming along?
I'm looking. I promise I'll move out as soon as I can.
Get some rest. I'm going out for a walk.
Can I come with you, please?
Barry Vance almost never said no to Bella. But this time, he shook his head without a moment's hesitation. The truth was, he had walked into the lawyer's office this morning with a very different plan. His intention was to take me home. He had even worn the charcoal gray suit she loved and spent extra time styling his hair. He knew how desperately I cherished this baby. He had never, not for a single second, considered that I would rip out the very foundation of our marriage, our child, just to escape him. I was done with him. Barry walked aimlessly down the tree-lined campus path we used to stroll along every evening.
Barry, haven't seen you and the lovely Kathy on your evening walks lately. Is everything all right?
Kathy has been ill. She's resting at home.
You two are the most devoted couple I've ever seen on this campus. I still remember, back when you were just a new hire, you let Kathy help out in your lab. Remember that jealous punk Derek?
He started a vicious rumor that Kathy, an outsider from a state school, was only there because she was sleeping with you. You nearly tore him apart in the faculty lounge. The university was going to suspend you for professional misconduct.
But then Derek suddenly dropped the whole thing. It was Kathy who saved your career, you know?
The old professor waved goodbye and continued his way, leaving Barry Vance standing completely still on the pavement, frozen in time. He had known Derek had dropped the complaint. He had assumed it was because his threats had worked. He never knew I was involved. Now he knew why the delicate gold necklace I never took off had suddenly vanished from my neck. He squeezed his eyes shut. A single hot tear escaped and slid silently down his cheek. Darkness began to fall. He sank onto a park bench and pulled a cigarette from his pocket. He rarely smoked, because I hated the smell. He only ever allowed himself one, when the exhaustion and pressure became unbearable. His phone buzzed. It was Bella.
Barry, the doctor said my condition is getting worse. I'm so scared I won't get a heart in time.
Then I guess that's your fate, Bella.
The line was silent for a full 2 minutes.
Where are you? Let me come pick you up. It's getting late. We should go home.
Let me be clear. You are staying in the home Kathy and I shared. It is not your home.
He hung up the phone. He crushed the cigarette butt and threw it in the trash. Then, he pressed the icon he knew by heart. He just wanted to ask me if I had settled, to just hear my voice. But I didn't pick up. The call went straight to voicemail. Barry Vance spent the entire night on that park bench. As the city lights blurred and consciousness faded, he found himself falling back in time. Back to when he was 17. He was on the rooftop of their high school. A girl in a crisp school uniform was walking slowly toward him. It was me.
Barry, skipping evening studies again? It's okay. I won't mark you absent. Consider it a thank you for feeding the stray ginger cat this morning. Is something wrong? Why are you sitting on the ledge?
That question jolted him back to the present. He woke up with a gasp, drenched in a cold sweat. He had forgotten. If she hadn't appeared on that rooftop 12 years ago, he would have stepped off that ledge and disappeared from the world. He had grown up in a battlefield, a home where his parents' marriage was a constant screaming war, and he was the primary ammunition. He was tired, so tired of a life that felt pointless and gray. He was ready to end it. And then I appeared. Back then, I was his only light.
You will marry the woman we have chosen for you!
He was the fiancé who, when his parents threatened to disown him for marrying beneath his station, walked away from the entire Vance family fortune, took me to a courthouse, and eloped. Everyone who knew them knew one thing. Barry Vance loved Kathy more than his own life. So, when did it all change? He couldn't remember. He just knew that one day, he woke up and realized he was bored. Talking to me felt like a chore. Holding my hand felt pointless. Kissing me felt like nothing.
Come on, my friend, that is the infamous 10-year itch. You've been together too long, it's perfectly normal. Want me to set you up with someone new? Just for a little fun?
Barry had refused without hesitation. To avoid their hollow interactions, he started burying himself in work, staying at the university lab all night, every night. It was during those long nights that he first truly noticed Bella. She was an undergraduate in his research group. She was diligent, always the last one to leave the lab, even though her experiments were a constant, frustrating failure.
Professor Vance, am I just terrible at this?
Yes. Your results are the worst in the group.
Bella let out a small, wounded cry. The tears started flowing, and soon she was gasping for air, clutching her chest. It was only then that he learned about her severe heart condition. From that moment on, he felt a strange sense of responsibility for her. He started paying more attention. The day he realized he was developing feelings for Bella, he spent the entire night on our penthouse balcony, drinking himself into a stupor. At 4 a.m., I padded out onto the balcony and sat beside him, wrapping a blanket around his shoulders.
What's wrong? Is something bothering you? You haven't held me like this in so long.
You've been working too hard, haven't you? You need to rest. That brief connection, however, wasn't enough to change the course he was on. After a couple of days, Bella got drunk one night and sobbed that she wished she could marry him. In that moment, for the first time, he regretted marrying so young.
I'm nauseous when I'm hungry, and I'm nauseous when I eat. It feels like hot oil is crawling up from my stomach and getting stuck in my throat. I can't swallow it down, and I can't throw it up.
Oh!
Every time the morning sickness hits, I get so dizzy. If I open my eyes, the ceiling spins. If I close them, I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind. Hey, are you even listening to me?
Every pregnant woman goes through this. If you can't even handle this, how are you going to be a mother? The wife's eyes filled with fresh tears of anger and helplessness. She stomped her foot in frustration, but said nothing more. Barry quickened his pace. He was seeing himself in that man. He remembered the time I had curled into a ball on the sofa, my face pale with the pain of contractions, begging him to just stay with me. And what had he said? My presence cannot alleviate your physical pain. Pregnancy is inherently difficult. It will be over once the baby is born. I cried, too, and he, annoyed by my tears, just closed the door to his study and left me alone. The memory hit him. He staggered, his eyes suddenly burning with tears. When he finally got back to the penthouse, he was shocked to find Bella waiting for him in the living room. She had clearly been there all night.
Barry, you're finally back. I was worried about you. I found an apartment last night. I'll move out today.
Okay.
Then he walked past her and went into the master bedroom. An inexplicable sense of loss settled over him. He took a shower and went to work. He discovered that if he kept himself busy, he could almost pretend that nothing had changed. For 3 days and 3 nights, he was a machine, shuttling between the university lab and the Vance Medical Center, working until his eyes were black with exhaustion. Driving home on the 3rd night, he thought, for the first time, that he might be able to sleep. Then his phone rang. It was the medical center.
Mr. Vance, this is just a courtesy call to inform you that your mother-in-law was discharged from our care this morning. Your wife signed the papers and picked her up.
Yes.
The second he hung up, he called his personal assistant.
Find out where my wife went. Now!
On my second morning in Los Angeles, I opened the door of my new apartment to find a figure slumped on the floor in the hallway. I jumped back in fright before my eyes adjusted to the dim light. It was Barry.
Kathy, I can't let you go.
It's normal to feel this way after a breakup, Barry. You're just not used to it. You'll be fine in a few months.
No, it's not that. I love you, Kathy. It's always been you. 11 years. You can't just throw that away, can you? Please, just give me one more chance. I'll resign from university. I'll cut Bella out of my life completely. I'll do anything.
But we've been together for too long, Barry. There's no novelty left, is there?
I'm sorry.
Yes, you should be. If you have any decency left, you will stay away from me. The sight of you makes me sick. I turned and walked to the elevator without a backward glance. Today was my first day at my new job. I didn't have time to waste on him. My new life in Los Angeles was wonderfully, dizzyingly busy. I rarely heard anything about Barry. I only knew through a mutual friend that he had indeed resigned from his professorship to focus solely on running the Vance Medical Center. I never thought I would see Bella again. One day, she was waiting for me outside my office, looking so frail. She told me Barry had abandoned her. Her heart condition had worsened, but now she had no money for treatment. She had come to me as a last resort.
You want me to give you money? You want me to pay the medical bills for someone who destroyed my marriage? If you hadn't insisted on a divorce, he never would have left me to try and win you back. I could have had the best doctors, a new heart, and now I can't even afford my medication. This is your fault!
You should have known this would happen the day you placed all your hopes on a man like him. You have no one to blame but yourself.
He would have loved me. If I had just met him before you, I would be his wife. I would have everything. I'm gonna make you disappear from this world.
Before I could react, she pulled a small knife from her pocket and lunged at me. I sidestepped her clumsy attack, grabbing her thin wrist and easily twisting the blade from her grasp. In her weakened state, she was no threat at all. Defeated, she collapsed to the ground, sobbing hysterically until she hyperventilated and passed out. I watched, my expression cold, as I turned and walked away. 3 years after I left Barry, I fell in love again. I met him through a business partnership. Leo was a gentleman, funny and kind. With him, I lived a life I had never dreamed of. We went skydiving. We bought last-minute tickets to Iceland just to see the northern lights. I was so deliriously happy. The memories of my past life faded until they were nothing but a distant fog. We had a simple, beautiful wedding. He promised, with tears in his eyes, to love only me for the rest of his life. A lifetime is a long time, but for the first time, I was excited to live it. Years later, at a business gala, I heard a familiar voice softly called my name.
Kathy.
Honey. I looked up. It was Leo. He was standing a few feet away, holding our daughter's hand. A wide smile broke across my face.
I'm sorry, my husband and my daughter are waiting for me.
Ready to go home?
Mommy, I missed you. Grandma said Daddy and I could come surprise you.
Mommy missed you too, my love. Sophie was the daughter Leo and I had adopted. We adored her more than words could say. I squeezed her chubby little cheek. It was spring in Los Angeles. For the first time in years, the world felt warm again.